on the range, you know, and I know everybody right now is scratching their heads of what is going on. And I thought it was important that, you know, here we are, the two guys, Gary and I, met with this crazy idea about Rock on the Range 12 years ago, and 13 years ago, and, you know, we had our 12th year anniversary of Rock on the Range this year, and then how we had fish last week, and, you know, I hit you with this big bomb, but
right.
which wasn't a bomb, it was the evolution.
Well,
the evolution for Gary and I is it's the world we live in now, with all these festivals popping up, and then everything you hear about European festivals. And Gary and I represent one half of the partnership of Rock on the Range, and AEG represents the other half of the partnership. And what Gary and I, we have spent so much time looking at what everybody is doing, and I use this word inflection point because what Gary and I think the vision of this show should be, and what our partner thinks the show should be, is much different. And, you know, the evolution is to give the concert goer more, and we've been fighting to do more. The better secondary experience, the better food, art, you know, full on turning this in, you know, a parking lot into this beautiful festival ground. The experience from the bathrooms, from the parking, to a whole new VIP experience, the art installations. You know, if you look at these other monstrous festivals out there, you know, Rock on the Range, you know, is lacking a piece of it. The thing that makes Rock on the Range great is when you walk into that stadium, there's something so electrifying. It's like being at this incredible church, and that's why we're calling it Sonic Temple, because we feel like when you walk in that stadium, there is nothing like it. No other festival has that feeling, and Gary and I felt like, man, this is a temple. This is the outlet. This is rock and roll church, and that's one reason why we are calling it Sonic Temple, because we feel like it is the biggest outlet for people for this weekend, and it's so like right on point of how we see this. You know, we're going to be adding more stages. We're just going to be adding a whole nother experience. And how you said to me the other day, hey, why aren't you doing these secondary entertainment things like you're doing your other ones? And that's what we're here for. Gary and I are saying this is the biggest and baddest city for rock and roll. Let's give this audience everything they deserve. They're spending a ton of money to come here, and they deserve to get what you can get at Coachella or Lala. Me and Gary are so proud and honored of what we have achieved with the Rangers. We're proud. But what we're asking is the next 20 years and the competitiveness in festivals. I want to give you, the listener, more. And we've just hit a point with our partner that we can't continue. And what Gary and I want to do is give you the best weekend of your life. We want to be the biggest, the baddest, and we're ranking festivals. They're ranking this festival as one of the top destination events. No matter what genre it is, I want this rock and roll festival to be talked about the way they talk about Lala and Coachella. And these fans deserve it. And Gary and my vision, we're going to achieve it. It's a 5-year plan. I think people should just expect a better experience. It's a hard rock festival. It's a rock festival. And the things that we've done at the festival by adding the muses and all of that, you know, we're going to protect the course, and no one doesn't have to worry about that. But we're going to add other stages. There's other genres that are popping up all over right now in the rock space that make sense. And Gary and I really want to bring some new worlds in. You'll still have everything you love, but we want to give you more, and this festival really deserves it. And that's what Sonic Temple Art Festival is going to do. We want to provide more.
It's really, I'll simplify it, everybody. Everything's staying the same. It's a simple name change. It's just going to be bigger and better. It's at the same stadium. It's in the same city. It's going to be rock and roll. We're evolving. There's a line, adapt or die, right? We're adapting, and we're adapting because the fans have told us that it's just a call to arms, and ain't nothing changing. You guys,
Gary,
if you want to call yourselves Rangers, by all means. I'm seeing hashtag Ranger for Life going around. We're all in this together. It's a rock and roll festival. It ain't nothing more than just moving into 2019 and beyond.
can I ask you a question, just sort of a technical question that may be on people's minds? Because people who are just tuning in may not realize that there's something new is happening. It's called Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival, and it's going to replace in name Rock on the Range. Now, if you guys had been able to work out your vision together with AEG, the other owner of the name, if you will, in Rock on the Range, would it have stayed Rock on the Range? Would you have kept the name?
Well, I think what the new name is representing is the future of what we want to do with art and some of the other things that we really want to surprise people. Listen, we are divorcing AEG, and we just don't agree on a vision. I just want to be very transparent to the audience. Gary and I created Rock on the Range, and we brought AEG to the party.
Right.
The guys who created it, AEG was a co-producer. We're so far apart on what this show should be, and we both co-own the name Rock on the Range together. We can't do Rock on the Range one without the other, and so right now that name is going away, and it's being replaced to what we think the future is. I think anybody who's ever been there is going to be so proud. It's going to speak to them, and they're going to get more. And we deserve to give you more. And that's what we're out to achieve.
Danny Wimmer and Gary Spivak of Danny Wimmer Presents, and let's just talk about that for a second. Danny Wimmer Presents, like one of the largest independent producers of destination rock music festivals in America. Louder Than Life, I have got to tell you guys, is one of my all-time favorites. I've been to a number of the festivals that you put together every year, which started at the core of Rock on the Range here in Columbus, Ohio, and I am very excited to see what Sonic Temple Art and Music Fest is going to be. I love the idea that the enhancement of food and drinks and more, bigger, badder, better, more stages, more secondary things, more stuff, and the idea that it's going to be at Moffray Stadium. You were bound and determined to not find a new location, but to stay here in Columbus, Ohio, makes me more proud and more excited that I have goosebumps right now. Like,
that's something Danny was telling me.
Yeah,
he was.
I've got to tell you, the governor and the mayor and Columbus Ford, they were so instrumental. Listen, we love Columbus. We love Hal and Ronnie like you. I mean, we love you guys so much. We wish we could have you in every one of our festival markets. There's no other station.
I'll say it louder.
Yeah, how can we leave you? You're like the queen. And
I mean, not only are we not leaving, we're staying at the same venue and the same weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It's
what everybody knows. When you think of a rock festival, the American Rock Festival, you think of that stadium and you think of that weekend.
Well, I'm ready to.
This is going to be.
I'm ready to go to Rock and Roll Church May 17th, 18th, and 19th of 2019.
Any idea when we'll know some of the bands that are going to be there?
Let's not get into that. We're going to work hard for it to be the biggest and the baddest. How?
No, I just wondered if there's any idea when somewhere down the road we'll know. Cool.
All right. Well, so yeah, I think the question Hal was asking was, do you have a kind of a origin idea of when you're going to make announcements on band lineup and that kind of thing?
We're still working similar timeline. Probably early November, could go to December. We're making sure that it's the right artist, and I want to launch day one of what the new look is going to be. We have a temporary splash page right now, but that will change as well. But we want to come out. We want the consumer to go to the website and see exactly what they're going to get.
Well, I'm excited. For me, as a live music concert festival girl all my life, it's just exciting to see what's going to unfold. I am a ranger, but I am all about just going to a festival that it fills me with what I want when it comes to a live music show. And this is, you guys never fail to impress ever. Again, being an attender or an attendee of so many of your festivals and watching Rock on the Range start from the ground up, you guys always come out exactly what you say and beyond. Everything that you're going to put out from here on and what you've done in the past has always been an experience. It's always been a destination, and I have so much excitement to see what unfolds with Sonic Temple Art and Music Fest here in Columbus, again, still at Moffray Stadium. I'm just really excited, and I'm very appreciative that you guys have decided to keep it here, and so are the listeners, and so are the people that are like us that love to attend live music festivals. You guys are the bomb. So we're pretty excited, so thank you so much. And again, Danny Wimmer and Gary Spivak of Danny Wimmer Presents, and we will keep everybody in the loop as you present us with information on the upcoming Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival at Moffray Stadium in May. Thank you guys so much.
Guys, you know what? Thank you. And if I'm everybody listening, just trust us. Hang out with us. Know that we have your rock interest in need. It's just going to be bigger and better. May 17 through 19, Moffray Stadium. You know the venue. You know the date.
And we added more camping. And there's way more camping.
Oh, sweet. Cool, because that sells out like within half a second. I mean, for this coming year, it's probably already sold out for next year. Yeah.
We're working with the city. They're giving us more camp spaces. So, Ronnie, I'm gonna put you right in the middle of it.
Oh, sweet. I'm there.
She lives there anyway.
We'll get the Minuteman ticket guys. I'm going to be at their campsite, so we'll put them right smack dab in the middle. And you guys, that is the biggest thing. Everybody, I think, along with myself, we're going to be so excited to walk up and just and see what you've created. I can't wait to get out there next year and approach those gates. The pearly gates will open to the Rock and Roll Church Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival. I'm excited.
Yeah, love you guys.
Thank you.
And everybody listening, we appreciate it. We're so humbled that it's been a great response so far. I love you guys. Thank you.
Take care.
Love you too. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. See you. Bye.
All right, so there you have it from the creators of all things live music, rock and roll festivals. We have now got to look forward to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival, the Rock and Roll Church coming to Moffray Stadium. Afternoon to you, it's Ronnie.